Have you ever wondered why invading the US is considered impossible? Today, we delve into the pages of history to explore failed invasions. Let's wind back the clock to the early 19th century, to the War of 1812. The British Empire, then the most powerful force on the planet, set its sights on the young United States. Yet, the American people, despite facing a seemingly insurmountable adversary, didn't falter. Instead, they showcased a determination and resilience that would become a hallmark of their national character. The British forces, though superior in numbers and resources, were met with fierce resistance. Ultimately, the invasion ended in a stalemate, with neither side able to claim a decisive victory. This event proved a pivotal point, solidifying the United States' sovereignty and signaling to the world that the young nation would not be easily conquered. Fast forward to the 20th century. A surprise attack on Pearl Harbor by the Japanese in World War II brought the United States into the global conflict. The attack, aimed to cripple the US Pacific Fleet, was a tactical success for the Japanese, but it awakened a sleeping giant. The United States, galvanized by this assault on their soil, rallied together. The American people's resilience and determination were once again on full display as they mobilized for war. The end of the conflict saw the United States emerge as a global superpower. These instances underline a common thread: the indomitable spirit of the American people and their ability to rally in the face of adversity. Whether facing the might of the British Empire or the surprise attack by the Japanese, the United States has shown that it is a force to be reckoned with. The historical context paints a vivid picture. It's not just about military might or geographical advantages, it's about the will of a people united in defense of their homeland. Despite the might and resources of the invaders, the United States has always managed to stand tall. The resilience of its people and their unwavering determination have made invading the US an endeavor destined for failure. Beyond the historical context, let us now turn our attention to the US military and geographical defenses. When we think about the might of the United States, it's almost impossible not to mention the prowess of its military. By sheer size alone, the US military is a force to be reckoned with, boasting a personnel count that easily reaches into the millions. This is complemented by an unyielding commitment to technological innovation, which keeps the US military at the cutting edge of warfare. From stealth bombers to unmanned drones, from nuclear submarines to cyber warfare capabilities, the US military has a vast array of tools at its disposal. Yet, the strength of the US military is not merely in its size or technology, but also in its capability. The United States has a history of military readiness and resilience that stretches back centuries. It's a force that has been tested and proven in a variety of theaters, from the arid deserts of the Middle East to the dense jungles of Southeast Asia. But the defense of the United States is not solely a matter of military might. The geographical landscape of the US acts as a natural defense in its own right. Consider the vast oceans that flank the east and west coasts, providing a significant barrier to any potential invader. Factor in the rugged mountains that span from Alaska to New Mexico, creating a formidable obstacle for any advancing army. And let's not forget about the sheer size of the country. The United States is the third largest country in the world by land area, a fact that presents logistical nightmares for any potential invader. The challenge of transporting, supplying and maintaining a force across such a vast distance is an obstacle that cannot be underestimated. The formidable combination of a world-class military and a vast, diverse landscape makes the US a fortress hard to breach. From the sky to the sea, from the mountains to the plains, the defenses of the United States stand as a testament to the improbability of a successful invasion. The challenge is not just in getting there, but in staying there and holding on. The strength of a nation also lies in its friendships. The US has built a robust network of international alliances. One of the key pillars that safeguards the United States from invasion is its intricate web of international alliances. These alliances not only serve as diplomatic channels for dialogue and cooperation, but also act as a formidable deterrent against potential aggressors. Let's take a look at NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, for instance. Established in the aftermath of World War II, NATO is a political and military alliance of 29 North American and European countries. The core principle of NATO is the commitment to collective defense. This means that an attack on one member is considered an attack on all. Therefore, Any nation contemplating an invasion of the United States must also consider the prospect of engaging in conflict with the entire NATO alliance. Beyond NATO, the United States is also a key player in the United Nations, an international organization dedicated to maintaining global peace and security. The US holds a permanent seat on the UN Security Council, giving it significant influence on global decision-making processes. This position allows the US to rally international support against potential threats, further bolstering its defense against invasions. In addition to these formal alliances, the United States has fostered countless diplomatic relationships across the globe. These relationships, built on mutual respect and shared interests, have resulted in a vast network of nations ready to come to America's aid in times of crisis. Moreover, the United States continually invests in international aid and development projects, further strengthening these bonds of friendship. This strategic generosity not only helps to improve global stability, but also ensures that the US has a wealth of allies willing to stand by its side. So, you see, when you consider invading the United States, you're not just facing a country, you're facing an international network of allies, ready to defend their friend. That's why an invasion of the US is not just an uphill battle, it's an insurmountable mountain. An attack on the US is not just an attack on a country, it's an attack on an international network of allies. So, we have journeyed through history, explored military and geographical defenses, and discussed international alliances. As we've seen, the United States is a fortress on many fronts. Its history is strewn with tales of resilience and determination, a testament to the indomitable spirit of the American people. The US military, a global titan, boasts cutting-edge technology and an arsenal that's second to none. This, coupled with the vast geographical landscape that acts as a natural defense, makes any attempted invasion a Herculean task. Moreover, the robust international alliances the United States has nurtured over the centuries form a formidable shield against potential invaders. These relationships are not mere diplomatic formalities, but a testament to the nation's strategic foresight and its commitment to global peace and cooperation. In essence, the resilience of the American people, their military might, the geographical defenses, and the strength of international alliances all contribute to the reality that invading the US remains a dream destined to remain unfulfilled.